And we're back yet again to talk about this week's tokusatsu stuff that we watched. It is Half Hour Henshin. Joining me is...
DJ Azure, the 2.5D here, TalkTuber.
And I'm Sleepy Witch, and we're starting with Gozuger, which I know a lot of people have been talking about.
Yeah. So after last week, me complaining about how unbalanced the episode was, here we are where it actually is balanced.
It was, yeah, I get what you mean. There definitely was a lot going on last week that just kind of felt it's pulling in like a lot of different directions. But this week we basically had like, here's your A plot, here's your B plot. They come together at one point, and then the episode is over.
Yeah, exactly. Like last week was like, okay, cool, here's 3 plots and they are all intertangled.
Yep. But
Yeah. Talking about these A and B plots. Oh man. So we have the Sentai was Archaeologist, I think
Sentai Archaeologist.
Yeah.
First of all, I love him. I love him because of the fact that, first of all, just the fact that like Sentais are so well known that we have like, because he says he teaches in college. You know?
Yeah.
We have a whole fucking course to learn about Sentais. I'm like, that's so cool. And I love that he shows up and he's like, you guys don't understand. Everyone else, you know, they're just mimicking old Sentai's powers, but you guys are the only true team.
Yeah, and one of the things that makes them a true team is that they have more than just red, which is the funniest thing that reveals about this world of Gozuger.
Yeah, I know people have been talking about... I know some people have talked about, like, oh, I don't like it that the other suits are just red. But, you know, I think they're doing something with it, and we're starting to finally see, like, here's a little bit of that lore. I'm sure we're about to see more. But,
Yep. And not only does he just have, like, you know, the Zoo Ranger one, he also has the rings for Karuger and
Abba Ranger.
Oh man, what was it?
Abba
Ranger. Oh, man, I keep. Yeah, Abba Ranger. So he has those rings too. So he's actually holding on to the other dinos, which is really funny because, you know, archaeology.
Yep, he's got the other dinosaurs, and then we already have the dinosaur rings we have because we have Ryu Soldier and we have actually I think that's the only one dinosaur that they already had, right? Just Ryu Soldier. But
yeah, he basically challenges them to hey, make me an omurice.
Yep. The whole thing being like a sweet little like, I want you guys to work together, and the like Horu like only going along with it once his little like neighbor kid is like, come on, you guys are supposed to work together. Very cute, very wholesome from him. Also, I just think it's cute because I was literally thinking, like, this opening, like, man, we have not seen the kid and the landlady in a little bit, but like they're in the opening, so I figured they'd be in the show more. So at least he was there for this. Very cute. And then on the other side, #1 enchanting battle.
Yeah, this was okay. So you know what's really funny. Okay, so obviously as a Filipino, I have to make the jokes all the time about this, but like it's like almost like a known almost meme at this point that Filipinos are gorgeous. So the fact that they put Sumino through all this shit this episode, like just have her like modeling, just have her have so many different outfits this episode. It's so funny.
It was cute. I also love that they like did not hide that like the character was like really not into this. I fucking love her fucking like, okay, I'll just put up with it. It's for a job. I fucking love just her being like, I can't believe you said something this cringe, like with your whole face on, huh?
Yeah, and then and also talking about being into it, Bouquet this episode.
Oh my god, Bouquet gets like dragged in, and it's like a fight with Rikuo, who she still doesn't know is Gozio Leon, but just the like, oh yeah, you know, Mr. Sweet Cake, Mr. Shining Knife is Sweet Cake, I'm gonna have you two be judges. And also, lady just steps on him. I am just an ordinary civilian, but I'm glad to help.
Yeah, it was so good. Yeah, like pretty much. I mean, like, you know, everyone makes jokes about simps, but oh my god, Bouquet! Holy crap, Bouquet!
Holy crap, she was insane this episode. I basically love that her vote never wavered.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really was. I fucking love some of the dumb scenes that they show us. I love, you know, that I love seeing like the little Sentai suits wearing like different like the goon suits wearing different outfits. So I fucking
Yeah.
loved seeing them wearing like the little like delinquent get-ups with like the wigs and everything. Uh Fucking adorable, insanely cute.
Yeah.
I loved how insane some of the fucking setups were. Like, oh, save your girl from a fight. Or like, oh, take care of her when she's sick. I think that one was my favorite, seeing like the live bouquet reaction in the little
Yeah.
bubble of her like
Well,
freaking out.
what's really funny about that too is that when I was watching, I was like, "Oh my god, they're doing this like a Japanese variety show."
They really are. And then they fucking, I think my favorite one was seeing that like Leon did like a really normal like Kabadon or whatever, but the fucking dude
Yeah.
did like the cicada style where he's just like
Yeah, this,
four arms, four like all limbs touching the wall. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, and like everyone was like saying, "Dude, really?"
I thought that was funny though.
Yeah.
Great dumb bits.
Mhm.
Uh
Yeah.
and then the little
yeah.
bit at the end where he's supposedly genuine, where we still don't know if he was being genuine or not.
Yeah. And I mean, the other thing too about it too is that be honest, and like she's the one saying be honest when she's the one that could also read minds. But we also learn that the restriction is that you can't use it on someone that has a ring.
Nope. Which, okay, that makes sense. I was wondering if it was going to get exposed right away that he had the silver eyes. Uh, but it doesn't work on rings. And then I love that she was like, I have to touch you. Like, she doesn't want to touch him.
Yeah.
Uh, Overall, really funny, like, dumb bit. Like, it is that classic. Like, we're getting, like, two different sides of, like, the classic Sentai silliness of, like,
Mhm.
these guys are doing a variety show. The other guys are off, like, working on their teamwork, and the thing that they're doing is making an omurice.
Yeah, but honestly, it was really cute how like they basically brought in the whole idea of the omurice. You basically have yellow for the egg, you have red for the ketchup, you have green for the broccoli. What was blue? Right? No, it was the little flag on it.
Yep.
Was blue, and then the black is the sauce.
Yeah, the soy
Yeah.
sauce. Uh, the green was the only thing I was like, do you normally have just like a whole thing of broccoli with your omurice?
Well,
I definitely thought that they would use more like green bell peppers or something. 'Cause I definitely
mhm.
have that in my rice a lot, but
Yeah.
no. Here's the thing, I get it. It was cute. Also, just every once in a while, I just love that he's enjoying himself in the background. Fucking old man Kiji just trying to beatbox this episode.
Yeah, we have that. I mean, once again, I'm asking the show to please give me my Ryuga episode, please.
Oh my god. I fucking love him just being the way he is. Just like,
Yeah.
if you guys are gonna be loud in the store, just fucking crushes an apple with his bare hand. And then he offers to like crush bits to whoever, like, here you go.
Yeah.
Also, Hoeru didn't get a job again because he was like, I have an interview. And then he was like, wait a minute, we got stuff to deal with. And he just stayed home. He just fucking dipped on that interview.
Yeah, but yeah, we get the combined stuff happening this episode, and hey, look, Rico finally gets his challenger. Nope. We're doing our roll call.
This was so good that just them coming like, okay, we got to do this, and then they pose, and then they're like, how long are we supposed to do this? And it's like, and fucking Sumina like, we're calling ourselves the #1 Sentai. Isn't that kind of cringe?
Yeah, it was so good because they're just like making jokes about it, like this basically feels a little bit more traditional than Dawn Brothers, so I can almost maybe might be able, like, I don't know if this is going to head with Dawn Brothers or with other Sentai at this point right now.
Yeah, we'll see. I fucking love though that we just cut to the professor on the side. He's like, the fabled Sentai roll call. So cool. I saw
Yeah,
that shit.
I
I'm
love
just
it.
like, he's just like me for real though.
Yeah.
And
Also his Azure Ranger transformation. Oh my god, the fact that he actually does that palms out rotate like
Yup.
you do with like
Yep,
yes.
he gets the Tyrannomorpher basically. So good. The suit is still really like it is like a classic. It looks good,
Yeah.
even now. And then we get the like, oops, all dinosaur rangers.
Yeah, he's like,
And
"Hey,
he's
here,
like,
have these
the
rings."
dream
Yeah.
team is here. And whoever's like, do I not get one? You were a little when you did the roll call. Maybe not. He's like, I did all that shit for nothing, bro.
Yeah. Also,
But-
it's really wild seeing the little vest that they have, like especially because what was it? Kinjiro's is so bright green, and it really contrasts with red because they're complementary colors.
Yep.
So
yep.
yeah.
It's very fun. I like what's it called? I like that he did end up using Don Momotaro, and he was like happy sunshine.
Yeah.
I love that the preview from or like the like not the preview but the like here's what happened last episode does end with him being like, and I promised I'd be his number one best friend.
Yeah.
Uh
Also talking about being number one. Rikuo's final blow against Enchanter number one.
oh my god, they're like, why don't you become mine? And he's like, oh, then stabs him in the chest.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also love that when we found out like who got caught, it was like a girl like buying Otome games or something.
Yeah. No,
Real.
yeah, he didn't get like a real like finishing combo like we're used to, but oh my god, it was so funny. Just like everyone online going saying, "Oh man, Enchanter number one, I know what you are, Rikuo."
No, and then he doesn't get like a combo, but his finisher being like doing his signature with the sword.
Yeah.
It was cute. It was really cute. I liked it. Very fun. And then we get the other part everyone's been talking about, just like the ending of this episode of like, you guys did it. You were real Sentai. And we get like the song, and like the song just fucking pauses as we get like a fucking gunshot.
Yeah.
And
I was like, oh dang. Yeah.
and our
Yeah,
boy Ryu was it? I'm trying to remember what the Japanese name for that Sentai is, but he's dead.
Yeah, Zyuranger.
Our
Yeah.
Zyuranger, that's it. Our Zyuranger boy is dead. Because we
Yeah.
definitely don't see him at all in the preview for next episode at all.
Yeah.
So
But he gets shot by, and like we find out from the preview, it's Horu's brother.
yeah, we're pretty sure. Also, this just confirms because he's got like the hand, and I've seen the toys from like the little silver hand. It's like the Bride and Queen's hand or whatever, the way that they have like the Tegasword hand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's got this whole X theme to go with Hoaru's like rig, and it's just like, oh, now more than ever, I am convinced on the like she and Tegasword had a thing, and now maybe they're exes, and that's why this guy has the fucking X theming. Maybe they're like a divorced couple. Maybe he left her at the altar. I'm like, some shit went down. Like, there's a reason
Yeah.
why her like team is called Bryden and it's like bridal themed.
Yeah. What's also really cool too is that as other people pointed out, like with Kuon using X's with his hands, it's a contrast to Horu, who does the circle.
Yep.
And then yeah, like
Which
that's,
is the
that's how
X's
they
and
mark it
O.
right.
It's cute.
Yeah.
But also the fact that his suit is like a base Gozyuger suit
Hmm.
with like stuff on top of it. I do like that he has a cape. It looks sick.
Yeah. Also the other thing too that like it's like I don't know what it is, but I'm not sure if it was an edit. But like I saw it like with green X's, and I was like laughing like because he looks like an Xbox.
That is
With the
pretty
green
funny.
X's?
That's probably
Yeah.
it. But I think according to the hand thing, like he's got the power over the Sentai rings as well,
Mhm.
where he can basically summon them to fight for him.
Yes, and talking about that, what is it? We have transforming to past Sentai, we have summoning past Sentai, and I forgot what the third one was, but someone said basically "Welcome back, Kamen Rider Decade."
Oh my god, yeah. No, I
Yeah,
think it was that like having alternate universes of versions of past
that's
Sentai.
what it was.
Welcome
Yeah.
back, Kamen Rider Decade.
Yeah,
Uh, but anyway, overall, real fun. I'm real sad that we got like such a cool character. He just died at the end, but I mean that's kind of part of the brawl. What I'm wondering is, we see that this guy's Horu's brother. We see that they spend a bunch of time together next episode. But all I can think of is like, Horu, like how did you forgive this guy for killing the dinosaur professor so fast? Like what happens in between that?
yeah. I'm really curious as to what's going on with that too. And the other thing too that's kind of interesting is that this is the 50th Sentai, but we haven't seen, well, at least until now, we haven't seen a suit older than Zyuranger at this point still. Like, we're still seeing mostly newer suits.
Was
Like,
was Zyuranger the oldest? I thought
I believe so.
I didn't realize. I thought Oma Ranger was older than Zoo.
Oh, no, actually, yeah, no. Oh, that's right. I forgot we had O Ranger. Yeah. 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 O Ranger was actually the one two after, because we had Kaku Ranger, which is the ninja one, and
Yep.
then we had O Ranger, and then we had Ka Ranger. Sorry, I need to do it. I needed to roll the R every single time, but yeah, but yeah, that's the oldest we've seen is Zyuranger.
I
But talking about
want
old things.
Oh man.
Oh man, seeing I'm assuming we're both thinking about the same thing, right? Like what we've been seeing on stage, how the Go Rangers came together, like, just for an appearance.
Okay, sure. I thought you were making a transition to Gav, and I'm like, was there something old in Gav? Like, I miss it. No, the Go Rangers was so cool. I kind of hope we get to see the Go Ranger suits, or at least Go
They
Red
will.
for
They
Go
will.
Azure.
What I'm also curious where is Akared from Gokaiger? I want to see if Akared's gonna be around too as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Akared's a really cool design, man.
the Go Kaija suits in general, um,
hmm
real fun. But
Oh
with that,
man.
it was really cool seeing them all stand together. It's real, like, oh man, it feels kind of insane seeing them like be that old, and it's like, yep, this started that long ago.
Yeah,
Uh,
and like it's also funny that earlier when you're talking about how you said like the Tyranno Ranger suit is still like really classic because it's really funny because like how we have so much more armor and like it's a lot less just spandex because they almost look like common riders now
some of
a
them
little
times
bit.
they kind of do. Yeah, they definitely have a
Yeah.
lot more of the armor to them. Uh, I think that's kind of why I liked the Boon Boonger suits because they were very much like simple. Uh,
hmm
but you know what I
But
mean? Like they're trying new things.
hmm yeah, like it wasn't really spandex though for that. Like that was actually like it was like I'm not sure what material they used for it, but like it wasn't shiny. That's what it was. Like it was
Right.
yeah, it was a little more matte for Boon Boonger.
Yeah, yeah, and I
Yeah.
like the matte look a little more in general because when it gets too shiny, it definitely like I feel like it doesn't video as well
hmm
because it's hard to really get like a good look at the suit if it's like too shiny while it's in
Yeah.
motion. But anyway, that's just like a personal thing. It's been really cool. The Go Future episodes continue. I saw a really funny tweet that was like, this man was the one trying to like solve misunderstandings and get the plot going in an Ino family show. He had to go. He couldn't survive.
Yeah.
Uh, which I did kind of bust up a little bit about that. Rest in peace, our dinosaur professor. Uh, but with that, honestly, a very cute Gab episode this week.
Yeah,
Uh,
like where should we start with? Actually, no. You know what we're gonna start with? The fact that they gave us a month time skip.
yeah, that's fair. I mean,
Oh
it's
man.
cool. I like that things have been going on, and we're kind of getting the like whole man. We got that like stuff that has previously happened, and that felt like it lasted for a while. Uh,
Yeah.
man, there's so many things like different interesting things to talk about. The first thing I'm gonna talk about, the part that you probably saw, you were like, oh, he's gonna want to talk about this is, oh my god, the Lakia edits to the opening.
Yes.
He's part of
Yes.
their little like the big three of them posing together, which is so
Yeah.
cute. And now he
Yeah. What?
actually moves a little bit when they do the dance.
Yeah, it was also really funny too because I saw that I'm like, okay. You know what? This is a clear change to the opening. Rewind, 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 rewind. Nope, Sachika's is still empty.
Well, Sachika's gonna be empty until the bubble that has something to be filled with. But okay,
Yeah.
this is my current darkest timeline prediction. This would actually be the thing where it's like you got what you wanted, but at what cost? What if Sachika only gets a suit in fucking Girls Remix?
Or
Because
or
I'm sorry, it's the fact that after Renee only got her suit in the movie, I'm like, please, please not like this. I'm like dreading it. That since I saw Sachika was gonna be in that as well, I'm like, oh no, please, please let her
yeah.
suit just be a mainline show thing.
Well, I mean, what I was also thinking about too was that like, um, it's that what I even if it is only for Girls Remix. Number one, Girls Remix is actually going to be a show that appears alongside, kind of like Outsiders.
Right.
But this also might mean, in a good way, is that that's going to be canon enough that they're just going to implement it in the show right after.
Sure. Here's the thing. I want it to be the opposite. She needs to be implemented in the show, and then she can get her
Mm.
suit in the thing. I'm hoping that her being included is leading towards that because I think all the other girls that we know are all like writers, right?
Not
The
so much.
Not so much, but the ones who aren't writers are gonna be getting suits for this because it's. I saw because I know the lady from Build is getting Crocodile, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she got yeah, she got Kamen Rider Rogue. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like even the ones who weren't writers in their own stuff. Because other than that, it's like what it was like Mariko, it was oh god, I do not remember a lot of their names. But Mariko was a writer, and I know we're getting at least like one original girl character that is like the daughter of someone. I think.
It's the daughter of Hiroshi Fujioka, which is amazing. Yeah, aka Conrad Ichigo. Also,
Okay, Ichigo daughter.
yeah, you know what? Let's sidetrack a little bit to Girls Remix because of the announcements. The fact that what was it? Yeah, number one, like that's the big thing there. But the fact that one of them is has a oh man, which actress was it? Not a Tropos, was it? Oh man, because I remember one of the sisters was part of Kamen Rider Amazons, and that's the one that's what she's portraying
Wasn't it
in Girls.
Lakesis?
Was
Is
it
it
the
Lakesis?
cases?
I mean, it's not a Tropos because Tropos is the baby. It's either
Yeah,
Lakesis or it's Clotho.
I think I don't remember. Oh man,
But yeah, she's portraying herself from Amazons and not herself
yeah,
from Gotchard.
yeah, and they confused her, and they confused her for Clotho. Yeah, it was Clotho. Yeah, they had to confuse Clotho for her for Kamen Rider Amazon's character. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, it was yeah Nozomi Takai. Yeah, yeah. So yes, her soldier look essentially.
Mm.
So yeah. So it's really funny that we have that for Girls Remix. Honestly, I'm excited for Girls Remix because if it's anything like the first one, we're gonna get some good ass fight scenes. Like the first Girls Remix was so good for Revice.
I'm
Yeah,
yeah. I again because I never watched Revice and I never watched that. It's like okay, I don't actually will know, so I'm gonna watch this one and hope.
watch the first Girls Remix so you can know why I'm like really excited for this one because
I will probably
yeah.
won't watch the first Girls Remix till I at least watch Revice, so I have context for it.
You don't really need context as far as
That's
I know.
fair.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. But yes, let's get back to the episode.
Anyway,
Oh
yeah, like I was saying, I hope that this is basically a hint that she is gonna get a real suit, and that's why she's part of this. Uh,
yeah,
but again, going back to like the cute things, I loved Hanto and Shoma just getting to do a little coffee date so that he could drink more frappes and make more twin children for that. I saw a tweet being like, "Oh yes, let's go," and I loved. It was so cute that he's like, "I love when you treat me." It was like, "Oh, this
yeah,
is adorable,"
yeah,
and I also thought it was really cute just in general. Like Hanto's like, you know, like your mom could have had other family. We could like find your family, and I'm like, oh, he's scared, and he's like, well, maybe I'll look into it anyway. Like I thought that was cute. Uh, I love that he was thinking about that because honestly, up until this point, I hadn't thought about that.
mm-hmm.
And it could always be that like those old people that he met are part of his like extended family, and that's why they also ended up having like a son that like looked just like him.
yeah.
Where it's like that would have
That
just
sounds
been
weird.
like a similar looking cousin.
Yeah. Also, talking about bitter gabs, Lakia taking Suga's entire just like laboratory. What was it? The jokes are like saying, yeah, he ain't letting them come back at all. It's like if anything pops up there in that basement, he is there.
I saw a post where it's like, yeah, this guy he is not letting Suga come back at all. Where it's like, nope, there's not going to be any like what's it called plot thickening here.
Yeah, and also it's like it was really cute because like Hanto was basically like kind of doing I want to say an apology tour, but like he basically gave Lakia a bunch of like rare volcanic rocks, gave Dente a bunch of cookies. Like it was really cute.
It was nice. It was cute. I like them setting all this stuff up. I love that they're going back to doing some like happy wire jobs or whatever, happy potty.
Yeah,
Uh, very cute. And I finally got to like we got to see Lakia bawling. which
Yeah.
is just fucking hilarious.
Dude, Lakia in this episode is so funny because as everyone is pointing out, the fact that yeah, Stomach Inc. put out like the wanted posters saying that yeah, please yeah, like get rid of this guy, and everyone's using it as a stay the fuck away from this guy.
It
It's
is
like
really funny. I
yeah.
love the bit of like I can't believe that the Lakia the Lakers need you meme became kind of real.
Yeah.
But I also love Shoma just fucking throwing like 3-pointers from across the ball. Uh,
Yeah.
general shenanigans.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have like a monkey Granute, who captured some of their players and now they're looking for him, but he's a little too fast. And that's kind of really all we get kind of for their side of the story, because the rest of
Mhm.
this episode is focused on Jeeb. Oh
Yes.
my god, the
Oh,
Jeeb stuff this episode was so cool. I was so excited. Uh,
yeah.
there was
Like
something because I think we've talked about like, oh, Jeeb's gonna come back and he's gonna come back maybe with like a fusion form where he's coming back with something else, and
mhm.
like, oh yeah, that's where we're assuming things, and it's like, oh, he came back with like a fucking political sabotage plan.
Yeah, it's insane. Like even Neil's like saying, "Oh, well, I wasn't expecting to go this far." And the funniest, I think the funniest thing too, as every single time everyone points it out, is how Longo is always blindsided because he's so busy with the company, but also because his actor's been doing other things. But like the fact that we barely see Lango, the next time we see him here, he is just absolutely just unknown, like just does not know what the hell's going on. It's so funny.
Honestly, yeah, rest in peace. I love that he shows up with the girl. First of all, her like design is so cute. I'm a big fan of the big frilly dress. And then I love her and her dad's Granute's form. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what animals they are. Uh, I just love those like little ear looking thing. Like it's very cute. It's very vibe. I'm a big fan of the like kind of like monster princess trope where it's like being who is not a human, who does not have like the morality of humans, and who's like, oh, this is cute, just takes it and is willing to destroy or do whatever. Like, so I'm very excited to see her fucking do anything this episode, or like the next episode.
Yeah.
But just,
Also,
ugh.
it's it's also really funny because like talking about Jeeve, like the fact that number one, like she's wearing heels, but he's shorter than her,
Yep.
which is funny as hell. We basically see him like sobbing, holding the little doll. As basically like that's basically supposed to be like his replacement for Sheeta,
Yeah, because
and yeah,
it's her little transformation
yeah,
disguise thing.
and that tweet says they're keeping Sheeta around for TikToks and Jeep suffering.
They really are. Because especially, oh my god, I didn't even notice until I saw a screenshot that when he looks in the mirror, he's looking at an image of it's her, not him.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Sheeta
like,
that he sees in the mirror, and I'm like, oh god, that's kind of
yeah,
fucked.
yeah, it's crazy.
But also, I'm
Yeah,
down with it. I think it's a really cool thing that it's like, oh, it's gonna be like her spirit that's like haunting him and keeping him around. Uh,
yeah,
And I love this push of like, haha, you wanted me to marry rich, okay. And he married like the daughter of the president. And
yeah.
we've had our stuff before where we're like, okay, it seems like Stomach Inc. is doing this stuff, but like none of the rest of the Granite world knows about humans or like the interdimensional doors or anything. And it's like,
Mhm.
not only was that confirmed, but now they're under the thumb of like the one guy who can give them orders.
Yeah. Also, also the funny thing too is that like she's like, it's like get me a vacation home. Like she's like also the bratty princess. She's I want everything.
Yep.
She's the what was her name from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Veruca Salt, I think her name was.
Oh god, it's like Veronica or something. Oh no,
Yeah, yeah,
Veruca.
yeah. Veruca Salt. Yeah, Veruca Salt. Yeah, she. Yeah. I'm only saying. Wow, I just realized I made a reference to a movie about candy and gas.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
that's pretty fitting to be fair.
Yeah.
Uh
But yeah, like no, she's basically the straight up Veruca Salt. I want it all, and it's like he's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's more spacious than everything around here,
dude,
but
I
it's not
love
as
that.
spacious.
That shit was wild because like, they're going into that place. I'm like, oh, that's such a nice house. And she's like, man, this shit's small as fuck. I'm like, yeah, I guess you'd
And
think that.
yeah, it's like, oh, maybe my house is too big. I'm like, oh my god, she is that type of princess. She is like like not only does she have monster morality, she has rich person mentality, which is
Yep.
insane.
And the thing is, I can't wait because we don't see her fight. I can't wait to see like her monster form fight, because you know that she's gonna be like insanely strong. You know she's about to be like the next person we have to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, we see it on the poster.
Yep. And
Yeah,
then I also think the interesting part is I love seeing Jeeb, who's like, I'm willing to be this girl's doll. Because, again, when they're together, they're alone. She treats him like a toy and not like, this is my husband. She, like, grabs him and is, like, picking him around and, like, no, you belong to me as, like, an object belongs to me.
exactly.
Nothing else.
Yeah, and I mean, like that's how they meet as well too. It's like, oh, I want you to marry me, and it's like, no, wait, don't you know who I am? And I'm like, oh,
He's like, because she's like, I want this doll, and it's like, no, this doll is more important than me. But it's like, wait, but the story behind the doll is something that you might find more interesting. Like, I love that. It's so cute. It's so manipulative. I love him coming back, and I love him having that little grin as his family is like suffering there because it's like, you guys are the ones who are gonna sell me out. And I love that when they're talking about it later, it's Niel that's like, well, Lango, you're the one who like kind of treated him like this.
yeah. But yeah, this yeah, it was
such a cool setup. I'm so excited to see where it goes, and then kind of both storylines like coalescing at like the end of the thing, because I also love seeing how like her dad is like overprotective, where he's like, look, Dad, the human world is so cool, and the dad's like, oh my god, you already went to the human world by yourself? Guess I can't stop you.
Yeah.
But then at the very end of like, oh, they're about to catch this Granute, and then it's like, hi, I want to play too.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh
my god,
no.
she's about to body them next episode, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of have to. Because I mean, when are we gonna get? Like, what is it? Overmaster Gav? I think
it's like Master Gav. I think it's okay. So again, continuing with the like build similarities, I think it's Over Gav and Master Gav. Like it's two different forms.
Yeah.
And so people are like, this is so rabbit tank coded. Which is great, because to be fair, those are my favorite suits from Build. Genius was cool. I like that all the bottles were involved, but I think I've talked to you that I just like rabbit and tank more. The only other I was gonna say, the only thing that I'm wondering now is, just because of all the Gav coding, it's again, we get so much more of like the Lakia and Greece comparisons, and it's like the Honto and like Banjo comparisons. I'm wondering if we're gonna get like I don't know if it's gonna be for like a special or for like a movie, if we're gonna get like a fusion form the way there was like a Rabbit Dragon.
Yeah.
For them too as well.
I'd like honestly, if we
the canonical Choco Gummy form.
Yes, you got to it before, because I was like just tongue-tied, just trying to not laugh saying Choco Gummy form.
Yes. Gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I like the suits. They look pretty sick. I'm excited to see like what the powers of the suits are gonna be. Because I don't think we've gotten any hints of that, but we know we have like the full orange and the full purple.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, I'm so excited.
I do. Yeah, and I do like that this episode was like, here's like kind of like a cute reprieve, and then immediately like, cool, now we've set up, here you go.
Exactly. It was a setup episode, because I mean, as we've seen with the poster, like, this is the next arc.
Yep.
So yeah.
And with that, we'll talk about it again next week. Thank you so much for listening. Later.
This program is brought to you by
Our Unending Love of Tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
you can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.